What is up, guys? Mike over here at Coconut Point Honda. I just wanted to first introduce myself as your client advisor and product specialist. This right here is the 2025 CRV Hybrid. Now, this particular model is the sport model. So we actually have a few different trim levels when it comes to the CRV. This is the base model for the hybrid, so it's a sport. So it does have cloth seats. All the sports are going to give you this really nice black front grille. Also, you see this Honda badge right here? That's actually a millimeter radar detector sensor that's going to detect all the cars in front of you. That is associated with your Honda sensing package. So that safety package includes anti-collision braking, steering assist, road departure mitigation, blind spot monitoring, and cross traffic monitoring. If you come on over here, all of the hybrids are going to come on really nice black wheels. These ones are 18-inch aluminum alloy wheels, also paired with your black mirror caps and black roof rails. All CRVs have smart entry system, so when you put your hand on the door, it's going to unlock the door. Also, those three ridges right there, you put your finger there, that locks the door. So easy getting in and out. You can just put your key in your pocket, your purse, set it, forget it. The CRV has tons and tons of room. One of the best things that I love about the CRV is how much cargo space you get. So when you open these doors, usually the doors open about like this on a normal SUV. CRV, it's going to open 90 degrees so you can get your child in and out really easy. Also, what's new for the 2025 CRVs is you can actually recline the seats on the bench. So there's over 8 different seating positions in the bench back there. Standard with your rear climate control in the back and 2 fast charge USB-C USBs. Now, if you go up to a higher trim level, like the Sport L, L stands for leather, you're going to get a power lift tailgate on those higher trim levels. If you go up to the Touring, you're going to even get a kick tailgate. So if you put your foot underneath, the hatch will just open up. Now, on all hybrid CRVs, the battery is actually underneath the seat there. So you don't have to worry about underutilizing space just because of the hybrid battery system. If you get a flat tire, emergency roadside repair kit right there. Now, if you come along to this side over here, you're going to see your blind spot monitoring system with the breakaway mirrors. So if someone hits your car, those mirrors aren't going to break off. They're just going to fold in. Go ahead and have a seat. Now, all hybrids are going to come with what's called the B mode. So B mode actually stands for regenerative braking mode. So when you put this in B, we call this one pedal driving. So essentially the car is going to brake for you anytime you let off the gas. That's going to recharge your hybrid battery. So it's not a plug-in. So what happens is when you actually let off the gas, anytime you're hitting the brakes yourself, or if you're in that B mode, you're recharging the hybrid battery. So that's going to get you up to 42 plus miles per gallon in the city, about 35 on the highway. A few other things on the hybrid CRVs, you are going to get automatic climate control. So if you hit this button, it's kind of just like your house. So you see how it like came up a little bit, but say if you wanted to put it to 72, it's going to cool or heat until it's 72 degrees. If your passenger wants to be warmer or colder, you do have the dual climate control there. Standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Now on the lower trim levels, it is going to be wired. So you would just simply plug your phone in and mirror to the screen. This particular one is a 7.5-inch display. When you go to the higher trim levels, like on the Sport L, the EXL, which is not a hybrid, or the Sport Touring, you're going to get a 9-inch wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto display. So every time you get in, it would just automatically go to the screen. Now, you do have different drive modes. It's kind of standard. You do have Sport, Normal, Economy mode, and Snow mode. Eco mode is going to be that happy, friendly, environmental drive where you're just worried about gas mileage. And Sport mode, so if you do want to get on the interstate, this car does still have 200 horsepower and 232 foot-pounds of torque. It's still going to accelerate just fine to get out of the way. Now, for all the safety features I was kind of explaining, this button right here you're going to hit, this is your steering assist button. So if you hit that, the car is actually going to actively help you steer, not just when you're leaving the lane. So as long as the car can read the lanes in the road, it's actually going to help you steer, applying torques to your steering wheel. Your adaptive cruise control, that also comes with low speed follow. So if you're driving down the interstate, person in front of you is doing 60, you have your cruise set to 75, it's automatically going to slow you down. Say you're coming up on stop and go traffic, your car will automatically come to a complete stop for you. So what that's going to allow you to do is in stop and go traffic, it's going to allow you to set your cruise control and just let the car do the driving for you. Now, I know I just went over a lot of things on the new hybrid CR-V. There's a lot of other little things I could really touch on these cars. Like, for instance, the headlights. These are our dual headlights that come on all Hondas. They're 9 individual LED igniter systems, 3 on the outside and 3 on the inside. Those are going to be for your low beams. And then the 3 in the middle are going to be for your high beams. Also, what's included in that is you do obviously have automatic headlights where they'll cut on when you get out of the car and cut off. But it also includes automatic high beams. So if you're driving down a dark road and you say you forget to put on your high beams, guess what? Your car is going to automatically do it for you. And guess what also? See that camera right there? Soon as light hits that from an oncoming car, your headlights are going to cut off. Your high beams are automatically going to know. So you don't have to worry about those high beams anymore. Another thing, 99% of our Hondas come with remote start. If your salesperson isn't telling you your car has remote start, they're a bad salesperson, straight up. So if you have like a 2018 CR-V, 2019 CR-V, look and see if you have that button. Because if you have that hold button, your Honda has remote start. Again, I could touch on all the aspects of these CR-Vs. There's 5 different trim levels when it comes to the CR-Vs: LX, EX, EXL, Sport, Sport L, and Sport Touring. So my apologies, 6. What else is there need to know? You want a CR-V with full sport utility that's going to give you tons of cargo space and getting 40 plus miles per gallon? I think that's a winner right there.